Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from Niche Gamer. Attempts to cancel Factorio dev backfire, players and positive reviews swell. Attempts to cancel a developer of Factorio have backfired, resulting in more players and a flood of positive reviews. Well, to summarize everything here, I was monitoring the situation during the weekend. I nearly did a video mentioning this and talking about the situation, and in an emergency broadcast. Emergency broadcast. Oh, emergency public announcement. Anyway, I didn't because there was a lot of going on, and I didn't feel like it was absolutely needed. But the guy is an absolutely awesome sauce, and Chad as well. And he pretty much did the exact steps that one should do in regards to cancel culture. Anyway, the many of the issues that SJWs were having, one of the biggest issues was because he didn't actually add a trigger warning because he's using, the recommendations of coding of Robert Cecil Martin, Uncle Bob, because of how he deals with science, as in how men and women are different, and it is pretty much standard. It's science. Men and women are different. They learn differently. They code differently. They act differently. It's normal, and that's why many of the SJWs were having issues with retarded nonsense. After all. And I debunked quite a few of them during the weekend on the Steam forums. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, another issue that they had, it's because since they didn't add a trigger warning, controversial person ahead, hashtag pride. Then they did that because they got seriously triggered over it. And another issue they had is because he supports police. Anyone with their brains on would support police, because as you can see, what happens when the police gets defunded? People will start fleeing Democrat cities. We can see how fast people are moving out of the Democrat states to Republican cities. It's due to the violence and other things. Another issue these SJWs had was because of James Damore memo and his support for it. And James Damore was absolutely 100% correct. He wanted to maximize the environment by pandering to the strengths that women have and men have. Not mixing and matching and see what happens. You pander to the strengths of each gender. It's as simple as that. Another issue that they seem to have had is because he supports a certain about young people. No, that's actually kind of fake news. Let me quote the developer himself. Found the tab. It is what he says. I honestly didn't know that term, and it sounded to me like one of these new speak terms, mansplaining and similar, and I thought that it means when someone has sex based on status, aka Rockstar and her fans. I searched it up and right after just to find out that it actually is an official term for rape. And that is all to it. I could easily imagine that the mob will call me a abuse defendee or something like that. Exactly what they did. Something like that based solely on that, but who cares what the mob says when it's basically just lies, right? He's absolutely correct. Not only that, the award student for a Czech, yes, for Czechs, people living in in the country Czech, or Czech Republic if one of you wants to go there, even though they say not to say Czech Republic, just Czech. Anyway, the word student means people who are older, 18, 20 years older, or university people, university students, university aged students. That's why he didn't quite understand. You have to understand that language words. People who learn English throughout their life, that doesn't mean that they lived in America or know what an American or a British person is saying based on the nuance of the word, a saying, or the combination of certain words will definitely mean the same thing to them. You need to understand, not everyone learns English equally, and not everyone is a native speaker of English. Obviously, SJWs don't seem to understand that concept. They are very arrogant, very xenophobic and racist. And yes, you have to use their terms against them. I know. Yeah, it kind of works. Yeah, I triggered a couple of SJWs like that. Here is my reply on Steam forums right now. This is the last post that I did to one of these morons. Please do not talk to these people, look at them, stare at them, do not even talk to them or even remotely say, "Hi, sir. Sorry, but I respectfully disagree with you." They will get exceptionally triggered because any disagreement for them is considered harassment or even possibly death threat. So please do not talk to them, harass them, do not even speak to them, okay? Anyway, here is what I said. Fake news. Multiple people, including I, debunked this claim. First, he misunderstood it, and later he admitted he did not know what a statutory meant. Then there is a fact with multiple checks here saying that student in their own language means people who are 20 years old or older. Oh, sorry. Kind of a typo in there. Or college type of student. Anybody still having issues with this is clearly racist and xenophobic, as they expect everyone to be 100% nuanced with the English language. I even picked up one goddamn fucking retard on my goddamn Steam profile. With that, let's go and check it out. Here. God damn it. Oh, but it's going to show my friends list. Damn it. Let's hide them first. Conceal that, hide that, hide that, hide that, hide that, and conceal that. Let's see. Conceal the... Nah. Since there are no friends, and then there is no problem. Either way. Remember, do not talk to these people. Here is what I picked up on my Steam profile. More racism, xenophobia, and bigotry from the NPC. Amazing how you project your insecurities onto others. I think he deleted it. If I recall correctly, there was a reply between this and this. Anyway. I clearly don't understand the meaning of terms xenophobic and racist. Very tired and obstinate as I am. Pathetic. Anyways, you're boring exists. I'm done. Later, you idiot loser. See, these people are absolutely fucking moronic. They project, they act, they strawman the arguments, they are absolutely fucking insane. And the best of all, this developer is definitely not buckling down. He's telling them to go fuck themselves, and that's exactly what everybody should do once the cancel mod comes for you. This is the perfect reply. First, do not apologize, do not buckle down, and do this. Take the cancel culture mentality and shove it up your ass. That's exactly what you should do when these people come for you. Take the cancel culture mentality and shove it up your ass. Exactly. And even go further. Take the cancel culture mentality and shove it up your ass without lube, without anything to suit it. Yes, go with it completely raw and shove it up there. That's what you should do. And we can see how this is paying out. Let's say here, nothing to dox me. I think that's perfectly... Ah, shit, fuck. There you go. Here it is. This is for today, right now. This is the Steam reviews. Language no purchase stop now. Anyway, here as you can see, let's hover it. 941 positive on June 20th, so that was yesterday. And before that, the highest one was 366 positives. And when it all began, 51 positives. There you go, 8 negatives. Anyway, and then the following negatives: 58 negatives, 366 positives, 30 negatives, 941 positives, and this is for today: 334 positives and 13 negative. So in other words, the SJWs, the NPCs, are losing on their review bombs. They are definitely seething, dilating, and coping. No, they are not. But as you can see, they are not having the effect they so wish or desire to have. This is amazing, isn't it? Absolutely love it. And they are definitely having issues in coping. They are attacking people, they are having their temper tantrums, they are absolutely going insane. And you can see that because they created a thread on subreddit drama, and subreddit drama is infested with these type of cancerous blobs of retardedness. I even found him quite curious that he decided to go there in subreddit drama. It's pretty much a waste of time actually going there and trying to reason with these people, because it's a mess. They actually create threads to harass or brigade other subreddits, and which is once again against Reddit's rules to brigade other subreddits. But they can get away with it because they are control left. Anyway, his replies have been pretty much always on point. Look, at most of these things, the devil really is in details. What kind of teacher student are you talking about? You will clearly get different answers when you talk about 12-year-olds from elementary school or 25-year-olds, grad students. Is a very serious thing, and it feels like the term stretched a little bit too much, and it might lose its severity. Again, I'm not a native speaker, maybe the connotations are different. Do I need to say that I don't actually support abuse? Well, then I state it for sure. You can see how he is talking about this. You can see that, goddammit, stupid mouse, how these things are different in different languages, what words mean in certain languages. Doesn't look, a certain word may be translated verbatim to the other language, but that doesn't mean that the definition of it will be exactly the same. It may be slightly different, like the word student for people living in Czech. Yes, as you saw, this is different. Look at how he is replying to these people. He is definitely going out there and trying to reply and tell them and teach them. But unfortunately, SJWs are beyond reasoning. And in fact, most of the replies the developer wrote, some of them ended up being, yes, deleted by the subreddit Factorio. There was even a rumor that even he got banned. But apparently either that was just definitely what it was, a rumor, or they unbanned him. Either way, I cannot prove or disprove that rumor, so it's going to stay like that, because he definitely returned posting on Factorio later on, 1 day later, as you can see here. These people are insane, and absolutely insane. Look, and they ended up downvoting him, because that's exactly how these retards operate. Anyway, even though downvoting or upvoting means diddly fucking squat, unless you're living in using Reddit, because Reddit has one of those weird protections in which you get downvoted way too much, you cannot post more than once every 7 to 10 minutes. It's annoying. Especially when you get brigaded and piled on by these retards. But either way, you saw. Yeah. You saw what these people are trying to do, and Factorio is an amazing game. I consider it kind of like a crack on game form. Yes, it's an absolutely amazing game, which I recommend. It's overwhelmingly positive on Steam. In fact, I'm not even going to show it because otherwise I'm gonna get doxxed. But either way, the positives are, on all reviews, are 98% positive. And on recent reviews are 95% positive. That's how fucking good the game is. That's how addictive a Factorio is. So, in other words, please consider purchasing this game. This game is good, and it keeps on receiving updates and stuff like that. Seriously, consider it. It's very, very good. Anyway, if you like this type of content, stay right here on youtube.com/Jester. Or if you want more spicy content, head to bitchute.com/Jester or minds.com/Jester. So, thank you for watching. Have a very good fucking night.